Well, temperatures are back to what we're used to here in South Florida now, but for a while, some wild temperature changes have some South Floridians feeling a little bit under the weather. And with allergy season around the corner, how can you tell if it's allergies or something more serious?
Yeah, that's a really good question. A lot of us dealing with that. CBS News Miami's Trish Christakis spoke to an expert, and she explains how to tell the difference between allergies and upper respiratory infections and when you should see a doctor.
We've had cooler weather to start 2025, and many of us have felt the effects. Dr. Christopher Chang, the chief of pediatric immunology and allergy at Joe DiMaggio's Children's Hospital, says allergies have increased over the years, but what you're feeling right now isn't because of weather change.
Changes in temperature or changes in the weather don't really cause people to have allergies, although we hear that anecdotally from a lot of patients.
The mold or pollen is what causes allergies, not the dip in temperatures. So how can you differentiate between seasonal allergies and upper respiratory infections?
With allergies, you may not feel sick in any other way, but you might develop sneezing or you might develop congestion and a runny nose. And if they're really, really bad allergy symptoms, certainly they can lead you to be very tired and worn down.
He says while symptoms can be similar to an upper respiratory, there's one major difference that might mean you need a trip to the doctor.
And then you have the patient with viral infections, upper respiratory infections, and they usually feel sicker. In other words, there are other things accompanying their symptoms. They may have a fever. They may just feel really run down, tired. And these generally last a few days, but they'll recover spontaneously. They'll get better, whereas allergies can be intermittent and sporadic throughout the year.
As always, the best advice. If you're not feeling right, listen to your body and consult your doctor. In Miami, Trish Christakis, CBS News, Miami.